So the first part of this journey together is looking to the east, to the sunrise, to the ram, and the expression of the will, the personal will and personal projection. This axis moves from self to other. So it is the projection will, the projecting willful fire of the ram with the adaptive air and the seeking of right relationship and harmony with the Libra. So the symbols that we get to use, the language to this place, has everything to do with rebirth. Every morning you can set an intention as you look east and see the sunrise. And of course, we know the sun's not going anywhere. The earth is rotating to the east. But the expression of the sun rising is about being born into a new moment. This is when the day begins. This is dynamic, assertive Mars energy. And claiming that energy that allows you to work dynamically with something as transformative as fire, which is, as we remember, homeostasis. Our body is producing a ton of heat. It's transforming food into energy. It's something we don't even need to claim. We are these little energy units producing heat. And the number 1, which begins the clock, begins springtime, which is the moment from the equinox on, the waxing of new light through a moment of equilibrium. This is a type of energy that we can claim. We can look to the east and claim these symbols and archetypes. And this may be particularly important as we're dealing with polarities on an axis. So there are 6 axes on the zodiac. There are 12 signs, but each of them is combining opposites. And though they are opposites, it's important to remember that if we think about a color wheel, opposite colors are considered complementary. And when you take opposite colors, say like lavender and yellow, or purple and yellow, is when you look at them, in the space between you'll see a vibration. Having 2 opposite things put together, you'll notice there can never be just 2 things. The third thing is always the relationship between 2 things. And this is really the realm of Libra. This is the number 7, the setting sun and the merging that we'll talk about next. But the projective, dynamic, willful energy of fire in the first house and with the ram and with springtime, this is an energy that we can always claim. And I know when I wake up, everyone has, and I think everyone has that same sunrise. Whatever intentions we place for the day, we need to know that, and this is an acronym that I heard from a YouTuber I like named Heinz, and it's the word ACT, A-C-T, action creates things. And it's really important, particularly if we're out of balance and becoming too adaptable to a partner for the sake of harmony, that we understand moments where we need to claim the archetype of dynamic movement, of Martian movement, to take action, to produce change, to produce things. And so when we look east in the morning, these are the astrological thought forms that we can summon, that we can claim for ourselves when we look east. So that is the first house. Next, we'll look at the polarity to that, which I mentioned, which is Libra, which is the scales. When we look at the glyph, we can see the scales, but it also looks like a setting sun. And this has to do with adaptability and merging. So from self, next we'll look over to other. Okay, I'll see you there.